Happy Thanksgiving. Well, I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving, had good food, had some good quality memories made. I had a pretty good one. It was a little bit rough this year, however. For me, I personally had a difficult Thanksgiving. How it typically goes is my mom's side has a big dinner over at my grandma's house, and my dad's side has a big dinner over at his house. And this year, I went over there for dinner, and it was tricky for me to stay positive and try to keep the spirits high. Because when everyone was there having fun, eating food, we got to the point where everyone goes around and says what they're thankful for. And while everyone was, my siblings were all listing, family and friends, and they're grateful for the new people in my dad's life, and it was very difficult for me to feel happiness, I guess, because my mom was at home alone. She didn't go anywhere. And I left, and she was, she was crying, and it just sucks. So she's been sick, and my uncle on her side was going to the dinner there, and she just didn't want to go, which is understandable. But it still sucks because nobody came over, and because of the relationship between my mom and my siblings is not good. I don't even know if they said Happy Thanksgiving to her, honestly. Yeah, so for me, it was pretty tricky, Family isn't family without drama. That's what they say. So what I ended up doing, though, after I was done there, I came back home, and then I had dessert, and we went and we said what we were grateful for, so I could, try to cheer her up. So it was, we had good food. Everyone was, in good spirits, and it was very enjoyable at my dad's. Some things that I've been feeling grateful for is where I'm at in life. Despite some of the negatives of me still being here, I'm very grateful to be here. I have a shop I can be in. I have a room, a house. Like, I could be in a small apartment and not have access to any of this stuff. And I'm very thankful for my friends and my family. They're really supportive. And yeah. Oh, and I'm thankful for Bella. I can't forget her, the dog. That's how Thanksgiving went. I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving, and cheers to my future me. I hope you have good dinners in the future. Who knows? Maybe next Thanksgiving I'll have kids. Nah, I'm not scratching that. Yeah, so this week I've been feeling really stressed. I have 2 years. The house gets sold in 2 years. So I'm going to lose access to everything out here. And basically, I don't know what's going to happen. But I do know I need to use my time wisely. And I've been so short-sighted on small-term goals, like my truck, for example. I can't spend all my money on the truck. I can't do that. I need to save my money, because what's the main goal? Moving out. That's the main goal. I was prepared to drop like $2,000 just on, cosmetic things. I can't do that. What I need to do is focus more on my goal, which is not being here. And it's so easy. Just spend all of your money, and then you're back at square one with, some flashy jewelry. Ooh, that's not going to be helpful. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Felt pretty stressed this week. Reality set in like, hey, you can't be here forever. What are you doing? I was like, oh. So, in the meantime, I have to lock in and figure out what the heck I'm doing. Yeah, I do know that what I want to do is I have to go through here and I have to find things that I don't need or I don't want. I gotta get rid of the fish tanks. And that's kind of tricky for me, like emotionally, I guess. Because when my dad left, he left a lot of stuff here, and I have a lot of it still. In all seriousness, yeah, I'm having a really hard time of getting rid of things. Because, yeah, I think, like, in the beginning, when I was going through here and cleaning everything up, I left, like, a majority of the things he used to own here, because I might have had hope that he would come back. Obviously, that's not going to happen, and I need to move on with my life. It just kind of sucks. So, yeah. So, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. We're still doing good. We're still doing good. I've felt pretty grateful today. If you're feeling grateful, let me know. You know, drop some things down below if you're feeling grateful about something. You just want to get it out. Cool. Talk to you guys later.